Alright, so I'm going to be explaining how I got the leaderboard times I did in episode 1 of Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition on the PlayStation Vita. I'm currently playing this on a PlayStation TV with a PS4 controller to make switching weapons easier, even though I probably won't be doing it much. And I'm also going to show you how to beat Faces of Death using the same glitch. So starting off on episode 1, level 1, the way I'm going to format this is I might be grabbing items that are usable for future use, but for the most part I'm going to be showing you kind of where I clip out of bounds and which items you might need in order to do that. So starting here, we're actually going to be returning to episode 1, level 1, so pretty much ignore this route for now. None of this is really important unless you're just grabbing steroids to do later levels quicker. We're going to be getting items in later levels, then glitching back to this level in order to actually do this quicker. So the way I usually skip this level, if it's my first kind of run through and I haven't grabbed anything else yet, I open this door kind of back up into this corner here, close the door, and if you're looking down and to the left or a bit to the right of the wall you're trying to clip into, for some reason the level ends and takes you to the next level. Still haven't figured out why that works yet, we just know it does. So red light district, again, if you have steroids you usually want to use them right away. And come through here. And so you can do this with any of these screens. I'm going to show it to you on the third one just because if your steroids run out, you can grab the steroids here. You don't technically need them, but it makes this glitch a little bit easier. Just use steroids, crouch into the screen, and it'll take you to the next level. Because you can't take anything with you to death row, it immediately strips you of all of your items. It's not like you lose anything for using the steroids. So we just use them right away there. Grabbing some extra health just in case. If you want steroids, you can grab some from behind this little glass pane, but they're not really needed. Up until, I guess, the Abyss. I guess I'm gonna die. Cool, so for this level, yeah, we're starting, instead of dipping through that room if you don't need the steroids, just come, and you're gonna come behind this cell door here. And it's going to be the same thing as what we did in level 1. You're just going to crouch into the back corner, close it, and it'll kill you. Keep in mind, as much as the Vita version and PS3 version are very similar, none of these tricks will work on the PS3 version. Toxic Dump is really easy. If you're raising out of the water while running to the store, you'll clip out of bounds. This time I'm looking into the door. It doesn't really matter. I can be looking outside of it. And there we go. I find if you're riding right up against the door while rising out of the water, usually it doesn't necessarily work, but if you're kind of running into the door right before you come out of the water, you'll usually clip out of bounds. And then so for the Abyss, we are going to be, I'm going to pause here, make sure I don't keep getting shot. The little corner, kind of this one right here, we are going to be jumping away from it, and then moving back into it, and then crouching and jumping. And then that'll kind of push you through. If you jump and land too early, nothing will happen, and if you go too late, you'll fall into acid below. Push it out, and apparently I can't do it now. Let's see here. There we go. So this is going to take us to Launch Facility, the hidden level then. And there's a weird glitch. So this is technically episode 1, level 6 Launch Facility. And the way this glitch works, for some reason, whenever you finish a level ahead of the 5th one, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, anything like that, if you do the glitch, it'll take you back to the first level of the episode. So, to get to the Face of Death, oh, by the way, you can make that jump without actually using the jetpack or steroids. It's just another way to save some time. So yeah, to get to Faces of Death, we're going to beat this level using the trick in order to show you kind of how to do it, and then we're going to beat it using the normal way to get to Faces of Death. If you're going to go through to do Faces of Death, make sure to grab those steroids there. I already have a set from Death Row, and we're also going to want the jetpack. The jetpack's not actually used for Faces of Death; it is used for Hollywood Holocaust, the first episode level. You have jetpack. So again, if you're doing this just as a run to get like the best time, ignore those 2 steps. And then this is where we're going to be doing the glitch to clip out of bounds. I don't have a good method for this. Pretty much I walk into it. If you have the steroids, I find it usually makes it easier, but because we're going to want to use them for Hollywood Holocaust, I'm not going to grab them, or I'm not going to use them. Simply put, I finally just walk in and turn into the wall while slowly turning my angle and hope it works. Either way, I found you can do it crouching and jump crouching and things like that. I find usually just walking into it and slowly turning works the best for me, especially on the left-hand side. You might find another method that's better. I'm trying to find earlier ways to clip into it, but haven't found any success yet to clip into out of bounds earlier in the level. So the way the trick works as well, you get to keep all of your items when you go back to the first level. So we still have our jetpack and steroids. So if you're doing this level, try and get the best time. You want to use your steroids immediately. You're going to switch to your jetpack and pretty much use it to quickly fly over to this door here, and just going to crouch walk into it. And you will clip into the door, which is also out of bounds, and be taken to Red Light District. So I'm going to load my old save data back into the launch facility. I'm going to beat this normally, and then glitch through the abyss again, and that'll take us to Faces of Death. So yeah, Faces of Death was supposed to be a multiplayer only level that was supposed to be unbeatable. In terms of being able to find a nuke to actually beat the level, still have no idea how to do that. Still don't even know where it is. I believe I read somewhere from a programmer that they had to put a nuke in every single level to actually make it a quote-unquote level that was readable by the game. I don't know if that's true, if I read that from a wrong source. But whether or not they put it in anywhere remotely reachable is another question entirely. But using this glitch, we can now beat Faces of Death. So the way I've currently found, you do need steroids in order to do it. So there is steroids in the level. Sadly, it's on the middle platform with the 2 battle lords on it. If you want to try to go for it, you can. Otherwise, I'd suggest grabbing from an earlier level, like Launch Facility or Death Row. But we're going to immediately drop down here, run to the right through this little teleport. You're pretty much going to crouch right up against here. You can kind of keep running into it to the right. You'll see kind of like it makes me hang there for a second. Due to just the way the wall works, I guess. So if you happen to do this wall using steroids and jump, you will clip out of bounds. So steroids, crouch into here, jump while holding against the wall, and I clip out of bounds. So as you can see, part time 3D Realms time is 0 because they never actually expect anybody to beat this level. And because this is the 7th level of the episode, once I've actually completed it, is going to take me back to Hollywood Holocaust. So that's how I've clipped out of bounds to get all the times I have gotten, and how you beat Faces of Death. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. You can reach me a variety of places. I'll leave all of that information in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.